Hello there! We are in Lowestoft, Britain's most easterly point, and we're gonna start the Via Beata pilgrimage by bike tomorrow. So this is the point. I don't know if you can see that. That's the point here that marks Britain's most easterly point, and that's the sea. And Katie's gonna talk a little bit about the Via Beata now.
We are indeed going to do the Via Beata, and we are once again stuck in the UK, unable to go on foreign holidays thanks COVID. So this year, following on from Paolo's epic Pilgrim's Way trip last year, I was looking online trying to find a new and hopefully longer distance pilgrimage route in the UK. And I found the Via Beata, which has fairly recently been established, that goes all the way from where we are, Lowestoft Ness, the most easterly point in the UK, all the way across the country, 760 kilometres, to St David's in southwest Wales. It was set up a few years ago now by a chap called Steve Eggleton, who will be dropping in on tomorrow. He lives in East Anglia on our first day's cycling. So the route takes us initially through East Anglia, which is nice and flat. We'll get our bike legs going. It takes us through Ely, and on to Leamington Spa, to Warwick, to Stratford-on-Avon, the birthplace of William Shakespeare. It takes us round to Worcester, to Hereford, beautiful cathedrals, both, to Hay-on-Wye, up the Wye Valley into Wales, Llandudno Wells, what promises to be a wonderful cycling day across a reservoir, and then back down through Wales towards St David's, through Lampeter. Along the way, particularly in the east where we are now, there are way stations being set up. So Steve and his team have put these in. Some of them are like mini bus shelters for pilgrims. So if it pours with rain, we can take a break and sit in one. Some of them are artworks in churches. Some of them are carved benches. And as you get towards St David's, the last one in Wales is a large wooden cross on a hill. We're really sort of seeing these in place of getting our credentials stamped. We've made some credentials for ourselves, but unlike the Camino, there isn't that tradition of having your sort of pilgrim passport stamped. So we'll be taking pictures of the way stations instead to show what we've done. So very much looking forward to it. St David's is a beautiful place, our destination. St David's is the smallest city in the country, and I think St David's Cathedral is the smallest cathedral. I was there a few years ago for a concert. It's on a slope, and somebody dropped a pencil during the rehearsal and it rolled all the way down the slope, right to the far end of the nave. Very memorable. It's a beautiful place. Very much looking forward both to swimming in the sea here and swimming in the sea in the far west. So all the way from the North Sea to the Irish Sea. It's going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to it.
And so am I. So that's the start of the Via Beata. Not today, tomorrow. And you're coming with us, hopefully. So, bye then.
Bye.
After Katie's great introduction to the Via Beata, let me tell you a little bit about how we will present this content to you, starting with the riding videos. With the combination of mechanical stabilization provided by a 3-axis gimbal mounted on the handlebar and the DJI Osmo Action's own digital stabilization called Rocksteady, I believe I've managed to achieve an unprecedented level of time-lapse image stability at 4K resolution, if compared with the previous cycling videos I posted. Keep in mind this is roughly 10 times the normal speed, so a 1-hour ride is reduced to more or less 6 minutes. There will be moments along the way that the use of the gimbal was not possible, mainly when raining, as the gimbal is not waterproof. But even in these moments, the digital stabilization of the DJI camera alone is very good.
Okay, we're back to the hotel now. We're staying in a hotel called Hotel Victoria. It's right by the seafront. We were, can't see, but we were here somewhere. Maybe you can see the windmill somewhere. I can't see it from the picture, but it's in here somewhere. We were there filming on the most easterly point of the UK. We're gonna retire to the hotel now. Katie went to the sea to have a swim, but I decided to stay here and just record this final bit. So tomorrow we set up on the Via Beata. It's about 760 kilometers, 760 kilometers, and it's gonna take us 10 days. So bit windy. I hope the microphone is not picking up the wind too much. So come with us. We'll certainly enjoy it. I hope you'll enjoy it too. See you then.
While you enjoy a few pictures of our evening that day, it is important you understand that the Via Beata route is still a work in progress. So we decided against breaking it down in smaller stages. We decided to show our journey as it was. It took us 10 days to ride between Lowestoft and St. David's, and we are going to publish some rather long videos, one for each day of the ride. We have ridden an average of 5.5 hours a day of moving time, which indicates the videos will be on average about 35 minutes long. But some days were longer than others, and we may want to add additional photos or footage like aerial videos recorded with the drone, so I expect the videos will be about 35 to 40 minutes long.
You go first or I go first?
So, let the journey begin. But if you want to be notified about the next video in this series, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn the alarm bell on.